Hi there, it's Jim. This is our pool equipment, Labor Day weekend. I want to talk about the essentials so that I don't forget, and hopefully this is helpful. Got some iced tea. It's good to have iced tea when you're doing this. Got a little mint, got a little pineapple sage in there. It's Labor Day tea. Okay, here's the pool equipment, and we've just had some things changed and reconfigured. And I want to just point some basic things out. This is the heater. Water comes in, gets heated, goes back into the pool. Temperature controls are here. There are two settings, pool and spa. We don't have the spa anymore. So this plumbing was the spa. It doesn't go anywhere. I filled the pipes with foam. Don't mess with it. This switch here selects pool or spa. Guess what? Don't select the spa. There's no spa. So this direction is going back. This is the return back into the pool. All right, that's the chlorinator. The chlorinator takes tabs. The tabs look like enormous aspirin, and they are powdered chlorine along with maybe a pH balancer. They dissolve over time. I tend to put about 10 or 12 into that chamber when it's empty. To get it open, you unscrew it, and there are times when you need to tap it with a rubber mallet. Okay? This is a professional tool. Only use this tool to do professional things, such as tap the chlorinator open counterclockwise. Okay? It's the official pool rubber mallet. It also works to open and close access to the basket. So let's go over this way. Here is the switch that also goes pool and spa. We are using the pool. We are not using the spa. So keep this switch parallel to the pool jets. So these are the inlets, right? So there's a main drain at the bottom of the pool, and there are two inlets on the side that take water in and return it. So the water comes up, these ABC pipes, gets combined and goes in through the basket into the filter. The filter looks like the big steel kettle. That's where the pool water gets filtered. So let's talk about the circuit for a minute, because it's a circuit. There's water in the pool, and the water in the pool is sucked out of the pool at three places. The drains on the side and the low drain in the bottom of the diving well. These valves turn those drains on or off. Let's leave them on for now, okay? And the water comes up these pipes and through this valve into the new pump and basket, and it goes through the filter system. It's new. It costs a lot of money. Let's be nice to it. So I'm going to show you that as well, but I thought I'd point out the layout of some of this other plumbing just so that we remember. This switch goes up and down. Ah, it's stubborn. There we go. Okay. So this turns off the return through the heater into the pool when it's down. When it's up and locked open, it allows water to go back in the pool. Why would you want water not to go in the pool? To drain it, to reverse the flow through the filter so that the soil in the filter is washed out through this blue pipe, which I'll show you. But that's what this black handle is. And the filter and the pump here, I'll show you in a minute because I'm going to move the camera. And this item I might keep here, I might take it off. It was the old air intake for the spa. And I'm going to tell you, there ain't no spa. So don't worry about it. If it's still here, it's because the electrics go to it and I haven't capped them yet. So just don't worry about it. It's fine. So not fine. Don't mess with this. Oh, there's toads running all over. No, okay. All right, another thing that you can see from this angle is this extra motor. That motor is also a pump, and it takes water out of the return and puts it through the pool cleaner. It creates water pressure for the little Polaris robot that goes around and vacuums the bottom of the pool. It's only running when the switch is on. It's turned on by the circuit breakers, which I'll show you. But that's what that is. There's a valve here. You can turn the water supply off. Why would you do that? Don't do it. Just leave it on. It'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to preview this. We'll see if it's any good. That's my tour from this angle. Let's take another angle and I'll show you some more things. All right, this will be good enough for right now. Hey Marita, do we have a spa?
We do not.
There's no spa. Okay, there's no spa. All right. I realize it's a very wide angle view, but I want to show you. This is the filter. This is the pressure gauge that tells you how much water pressure is in the filter. This is a relief valve on the top, which will turn it on, and I'll show you how it runs. This is our new pump, and here's the basket. So water comes out of the pool. If there's any debris in it, it catches in the basket. It goes through the pump and into the filter, comes out of the filter into the heater, goes out of the heater back into the pool nice and clean. Along the way, the chlorinator drips chlorinated solution into the mix. All right, so when you've got, 35,000 gallons of water, that's a big job. This stuff works hard. We're very proud of our shiny new off-white pool pump. It is something to be treated well and occasionally given a kind word. All right. So let's. What's that?
You're a nice pump.
It's a good pump.
That's my fine.
Better be. Jeez. Okay. Here is the top of the basket, and it's a screw-on fitting, and you place it on. You get it kind of lined up, and then you twist it. Oop. There, we're gonna get it. Oop. Nope. Nope. All right. Let's try it again. Oh, there went the ring. Crap. Pancake. Okay. Good thing I can edit. Okay. This is the top of the basket. It has a rubber O-ring to seal it, and it has a clear glass so that you can see what's going on, and you can liberate toads if you see them in there. All right, so it fits on, you push it down, and then you rotate it. And perhaps I mentioned before, this is the official pool rubber mallet. It's really good at helping make things fit tight, either wind up or down. So you can tap it either way. Just tap it, don't pound it. This is the official pool rubber mallet. It is not for any other purpose. If you use it for some other purpose, I'll find out. Can't make waffles with it, Marita. Also, I have tea. It's delicious. It has some mint and some honey and some pineapple sage. Okay. Oh, it's a long way down. And I'm kneeling on acorns. That does not feel good. Just saying. Okay, here we are. And here's a different view of the same equipment. Again, this is our filter. It has a filter medium in it, and it takes water from the pool, runs it through a filter, and returns it in prompt fashion back through the heater and into the pool, all nice and clean. Okay, here is the new pump. It is beautiful. It is sealed up. There are controls here, which I'll close up in a minute. Here's our master switchboard. We used to turn the pump on and off with a circuit breaker. Let's not do that anymore. There is a circuit breaker here that allows the Polaris to work, and we'll show you that also in a minute. And so I think what we should do is start this baby up. This pool pump is smart. It has 3 speeds. It has a clock. It will run each speed for 8 hours. So it runs high power for 8 hours, increased filtration, then medium power later in the day for 8 hours because it makes less noise, still as effective. And at night it runs at the 3rd speed, the lowest speed, just so the toads aren't bothered, I guess. I don't know. There's a clock so it knows when to run that, and all you have to do is start and stop it. There's also a quick clean button that can be pressed to turn it back to the number 1 speed. All right, let's see if we can get her going. All right, just got to prime a little bit. Here we go. We're off to the races. I did was hit the start and stop, and it's trying to run water into the pump. It takes a little bit. There's no pressure yet. I'm going to open this valve so that it allows the air, which is in the filter, to escape. All right, we got a little more water running into the glass. You see that water running, the level goes up. And it's going to push water out of the valve there. Well, we'll deal with the heater in a minute. Okay. So if I crank this down tight, no air escapes, no water escapes. We typically run a pressure range of about 12 to 15 pounds. When the pressure increases up over 20, 22, 25, that's a good time to stop everything, reverse the water flow in the pump by pressing that down. You got to rotate it, press it down, and that throws water out the drain. It's for backwashing. It's for draining the pool. So that blue goes out into the woods and it waters the woods. Isn't that nice? Okay. So we're running along. Now let's try something here a second. We're going to stop it. Just that simple. Now start again. And here we go. So it thinks for itself. It does its own thing. Does it well. And we're right back up. Okay, now here is the furnace, the heater, and it says off. So we want to turn it on, not the spa, but the pool. And I've got the pool set to go 84 degrees, and right now it thinks it's at 83. So it's going to call for heat. Okay, you hear it fire? That's the heater. And I think it's a pretty good system. So that's where we're at. We're going to see, I replaced a little fitting and we're going to see if the fitting works. I'm sure it does. But so there we go. So the result of all this work is that. Hi, Marita! Hey, Marita, do we have a spa? We don't have a spa? Just ignore the spa settings then. Yes, we do. All right. So here is the switch panel. From the left to the right, pump. The blower, which I'm going to take off because we don't need it. The vacuum, which is the Polaris pool cleaner, and then the pool light. That's the circuit breaker. Down below, you can see there's a ground fault for lighting, and the lighting goes over up the tree, and we have the lovely cafe lights that circumference the lower side of the pool. Okay, so that's the pool for now. There may be other information that we shall have. Thank you.